Hello everyone, welcome back to Poultry Manager video tutorial series. In this video, we'll learn about how to set up your Poultry Manager account for very first time. Okay, let's start. So here we can see over here, we have received an email from Poultry Manager. Here we can see, and we have received our website and the owner user ID and initial owner password. Okay, let's start. I'll just click on this, and before that you can see this currently recording this video by clicking this button, or you will always get a video over here. By just clicking on this you can watch this video and you can activate your account. Okay, let's click on this link. Before I'll just copy. Okay, we have logged in. For very first time what I would do is I go to owner profile, then I will change the first I will change the authentication key. Right, I have updated. Then I'll change my login ID also. Before that, I would change the app logo. Okay. Then I'll enter my authorization key. Then here I'll enter official company name as Demo Poultry, and in URL demo 3. Currently I'm using demo 3 URL. Then I'll update. You can see it's already updated from demo portal, also here updated. And now I'll change my login credential from initial password to the desired password. Okay, you can see already we have set. And once after setting your password, you will be logged out immediately for security purpose. You can see our logo has been set and the name also has been set. Okay, now again I log in. Then next what I do is I'll add the performance. This is required to add a farm. So if you are currently for the layer farms, it will show in weeks. For broiler, it will show in days automatically. No need to do anything. And for broiler, it will not ask anything about the production percentage, because for broiler there is no production of eggs. So for example, I will show you BV 300, and if you have a data already you can enter, or you can see the link in the video bio description. From that particular link you can click and get this details how. Okay, this link, you can get this link. Okay. For now, you can see up to 100 week. You can see the other correct details, the week, production, average body weight, and mortality rate. Okay. For now, I'll just add some details for demonstration. Zero production, zero first week, 65 gram, 65 gram, and 0.8 average. Then second one is 0, 110. Mortality is 1.2. The week 3 is 0, 165, and 1.5. I'll add up to 5 weeks. 0, 235, 1.7. 0, 315. Mortality is 1.9. And this file will be available. You can access this file through the link given in the description. Okay. And after, for your case, please enter all the data. If you have OBV300 in your farm, or if you have broiler, then you can add, you can ask your hatcheries, they will provide. Or if you have previous data, then you can add that particular data also. So now I'll save this breed. Okay, then I will refresh one time. Okay, you can see up to 5 week, it's now the data will be showing. Now you can see here the nothing showing because we haven't added any farm details. So and from the mortality you can check, the body weight also you can check from here. Okay. Okay, let's create the branch. Okay, now currently I have a branch in my village, and I'll enter the branch address. And I'll check incorporation date, as since the particular branch started, so you can choose anything. For Google Map, it's very important. Now I'll search my, okay, from this button you can see the link, copy the link, and just click over here, because this link help to user to navigate to your farm from the login page. So now you can see over here mobile code. So in short form, I will selected this MG and the general manager, the user ID and the name demo I'll choose, and the password I'll set here, password, and the phone number, and for I'll just currently demo. Then GST number, we don't have GST number. If you have a GST number, you can enter. And the same, for example, branch location, branch address, this GST and all the bank and payment details will be reflected in your bill. Whenever you take print a bill, it will same details will be reflected on your bill. So I recommend everybody to add the very exact details. If you don't have the GST number, then you can leave it blank, no issues. But do not fill not available or something like that. Okay, just keep it blank, no issues. Account name happy hub hub and State Bank of India. Account number, number. I have entered the account number, branch name, the FSC code, CIN, and UPI ID, and the QR code, your UPI QR code. Okay, I have selected UPI QR code. You can all see all. I'll verify once again all the details, and you can re-edit also, no issues. So for now, I'll just say with my profile password. You can see here we have created a branch. From this button, you can see we can already enter as a general manager, but we cannot perform any action, add, delete, or edit. So okay, well, let's go back to, and I would like to tell you, from this button you can watch the particular page video. Okay, if you click on this button, it will take you to the YouTube, and it will teach you to the branch management. For example, if you go mailbox, then click on this tutorial, then it will show video only regarding the mailbox. Okay. Okay, now I'll just refresh. Okay, from here you can see the branch location is showing. When you click on it, it will open the Google map and show the exact location. Okay, and from contact us you can select, and if you have any requirement, if you want to sell your any details, then user can reach you out with this form. Okay, now I will log in as a general manager. Okay, I have logged in as a general manager. For very first time, what I have to do is, if for small farms, if the general manager is only handling the all the farm details or feed details, then only general manager can do all this job. If you have a very large farms, each branch has a multiple farms, and each farm has a particular farm manager, then you can create a multiple farm manager in each branch, then you can assign particular farms. Okay, for very first time we come to user management. You can create a farm manager for farm 01, the name demo farm, the password I'll set, and these password will be encrypted and saved in the database. Okay, even even our database got hacked by somebody, then this password will be remain unaccessible. Okay, because it will be encrypted. And choose farm. Okay, you can see over here the status is pending because the request will be going to the owner for approval. I'll just refresh. You can see over here we have got a approval. Okay, by looking at these details you can see all the details, but for this video demonstration I will not show because it will be containing the password, user password as well. That's why I will not show. Then I will refresh. You can see over here it's active. uh, Now I will add a feed manager also. It's a feed manager demo feed password I'll set feed manager phone number. Okay, same as before. I'll upload the then what we have to do is we have to come to the farm management and we have to add a new farm, and the farm name I will add here mg location, and the farm number is 01, and the batch number. From just by looking at the name of the farm you will get to know that which farm and which batch. Currently we have a 01 and the breed name. Okay, this is very important, that's why owner will add the breed. So we can drop from this drop down, we can select the breed name and the capacity. This is very important. You have to enter very exact capacity of your farm. You have to count and enter, because on this flow capacity your feed, FCR, production percentage, everything will be calculated based on this. Okay, for now 12,976 available, so I'll enter like this one, and you cannot enter the location. And the hatching details are very important, because we will be having a some maintenance job based on the and bird age. For example, we will be need to give a vaccination on day 10 or week 15, like that. So in that time the system will calculate the bird age based on the hatching date. So I will, for example, now I'll just last month first, and I'll assign here the farm manager. The only one farm manager can handle entire branch, all the farms. or you can separate each farm has each farm manager also. Okay. Okay, you can see over here this a support team will verify the details and they will add your farm for very first time. Then once it's added, then later if you want to edit or change anything from the farm details, this request will go to the owner. Okay. Now I'll refresh. The support team already approved it. So you can see over here I have already added the details. Currently, we don't have any egg production, feed consumption, mortality, egg stock, anything you can see over here, everything will be blank. Sorry. Okay. From here, we can see now the dashboard. Then we have to come to egg management for layer farms. Then I will add produced egg. Currently, for example, currently we have 52,543 eggs currently we have in our farm. So I will add manually. And in description I'll just add egg opening balance. Okay. Then I'll save transaction. You can see over here currently we have 52,543 eggs in the farm, and from the dashboard also you can see over here the uh, egg, egg eggs have been updated. Then let's go for the compost management. You can see here currently we don't have any stock compost bags. So if your farms used to have compost bags, then you can add here. For example, stock in, stock out. Currently, if you having 500 bags available in your farm, then you can add for currently, or else you can just leave it. Most of the farm owners usually give in bulk. For that, you can see over here in stock out, loose bag or loose sale or bag sale. Can see. So currently I will not add anything. This module you can learn by clicking this button from this tutorial. Okay. Then comes feed management. This is very important. What I'll do is first I'll create a feed for the broiler. You can add any ready feed name, and if for broiler also if you make feed yourself, then you can give this name own feed, and do not make any mistake with the spelling. Then in raw feed I'll add maize. Here you can see note maize, you do not make any mistake. Other you can make, but for maize do not make any mistake. So yeah, for demonstration purpose I'll just add do durb. Okay. Now I'll add, I added, you can see the silos, and then I'll edit and alert. Own feed, my capacities, I want always at least 4000 kg available in my farm. Total capacity I mean. Then the maize is 10,000 kg and soya is 5,000 kg. and the DRB is 6000 kg. And the lowest stock I always keep 30%, and the very very low I keep 20%. Okay, okay, updated. Then next I'll set opening stock. This is very important currently because most of the user will be having already farms and they have a feed stock. So one stock feed own feed, for example, now currently we have 2000 kg, and the feed stock value, because own feed we make ourselves with raw material, so there will not be any cost over here. For maize, for example, we have 3000 rupees, and for cost, for example, I'll take 90,000 rupees. And the soya, for example, I take 1000 kg, and the price I take example 60,000. And for your case, please add a very exact quantity of the all the material and the stock value also, because this will show you the I'll show you why. DRB I will add 2000 kg, and I will add 35,000 rupees. And then you can see the details have been updated. From dashboard you can see why price was very important, because the 30.83 is average cost per kg for this branch, this particular branch. We have getting this feed cost per kg. Okay, and feed management. Okay, okay, and whatever the cost we put over here in stock opening, this will not be created in financial ledger, because this transaction you have done already before. Okay, then the branch management also you can see nothing showing. Then after medicine management, I recommend you to, whatever you have medicine currently, you can use it now, and when you buy for the next time, that time you can start updating here uh, using this model. And from this you can see the always see this tutorial about this page. And the payroll also very important. Now I'll just add ABC. Joining date is not a matter, so general manager I'll say basic salary is 25,000. Demo. Okay. XYZ feed manager, I'll take salary 18,000. Y number. Okay, I have added a two. You have to add all your employees details here. And currently you can see here today date is 1/8/2026. So if you are registering your poultry manager for example on 50th, you can, for 1 to 50th, you can give as a extra work. For example, the salary of the general manager, for example, how much it was, 25,000. So now I will give extra work as 12,500. Okay, you can see here. And for feed manager, I'll give as 9,000 rupees, because this month up to 1 to 15 we have added. Okay, and then on today onwards you can start uh, giving them attendance. You can see over here bulk attendance, all selected, mark as present, then I will save as present. Okay, you can see here green tick means already marked the attendance. Okay, like this you can do. And then maintenance you can do your own time, nothing hurry. And the financial ledger. Okay, and here the last one, that is financial ledger. Then we have to add a opening balance. For that we have to log in as a owner. Okay, this one you can see we have login as a owner. We have to come to the global profit and loss report, and here we have to select the branch first. This is very important. Then we have to add the, you can see over here, the opening balance. So this is also very important. Currently the very exact money we have in cash in that particular branch. So for example, currently we have 12 lakh 657 rupees. Oh, sorry, 12 lakh 657 rupees. And in bank, we have to maintain a one bank account particularly for this poultry business. So in that bank, for example, we have 10 lakh 45,980 rupees. Okay, and currently we have a total loan of 45 lakh rupees, for example. Okay, and I will see. Okay, you can see here 12 lakh 657 as a cash available and the bank balance and the total loan. Let's go to general manager, branch management. Then I'll verify the details and I'll refresh. Then you can see the same details have been updated. Okay, then you can whenever you make any transaction through cash or bank or UPI, you just have to enter all the details. And every evening whenever you close your form, you have to make sure that your available balance in the branch profit and loss report and your in hand cash and the bank balance, it should be match. Okay, it should be matched, but sometimes there will be some deduction from the bank or some the variation from the cash and all. Some, in that case you have to do, if there is 100 rupees less, then you have to take debit of 100 rupees from cash. So I'll select cash. So the reason I'll select as uh, mm, for example, I'll select as utility. Okay, then I have to add. So like that you have to maintain your cash balance and bank balance. And sometime what happens, we have to repay your loan payment. In that time what you have to do is, for repay, I'll choose the 5 lakh rupees we are paying now, and I'll choose bank transfer. Usually for bank we have to and here I'll choose the loan, and I'll save. From, you can see over here 40 lakh rupees, before it was 45 lakh rupees, and this will not update in the expense the amount. Okay, and and one more thing, you have to make two transactions. One is for the uh, loan. Another one is the interest. For 5 lakh rupees, we are paying about 50,000 rupees as interest. 50,000, 50,000. This is bank transfer, same. And here I'll choose interest. This is very important. Do not choose loan. Okay. Now you can see this interest will be updated in the expense, but loan it will not. Okay, this is how you have to do. And then what I have to do is, now we have already almost set up our poultry manager account. So now, then as usual, for every day we have to add the fluke management details for the particular branch. Add, and the live bird we have, and the today we have a mortality of uh, 10 birds for example. Then today's feed consumption for around 1200 kg from one feed. I'll select one feed. And the total egg today will produce about 10,300. And today's oversized egg, uh, this total eggs, oversized egg and broken eggs, it will not show for the broiler farms. And oversized egg I'll select 12. The broken egg I'll select 30. And the weight, this is also very important. uh, for example, today's weight, you don't have to check everybody every day, but at least you have to do once in 2 days or 3 days. So currently I just enter randomly 230 gram. And if you done any job, for example today, uh, lasota something vaccination, anything you can write over here, then just say okay, today's this thing done. And in eggs management, automatically today's normal eggs and oversized egg will be credited. And in feed management, you can see automatic, the own feed is being uh, transaction is saved with minus 1200 kg. You can see the details over here. And from the dashboard you can see the average feed cost per bird, because now even it's a layer for demonstration purpose, it's a fifth week, so until 20th week it will show the average cost per bird. Then after 20th week it will show average cost per egg. And for the broiler it will always show in a days, here it will show in days, and it will show always average cost per bird. Okay, and this is only here you can see the details. Details today's only. Whenever you do more than more days, it will show in a continuous line. You can see the production and the mortality, feed consumption, oversize, waste, breakage, and here you can compare your farm with the standard data. Okay, this is so. And please learn Poultry Manager software as soon as possible. With every page, whenever you log in, every page, when you click this button, it will take you to the YouTube, which will explain particularly for this particular page. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.